What is the most underrated skill a person should have? The ability to know when to shut the fuck up. How to change a tire and or oil in your vehicle. Picking up when they're annoying someone, making them uncomfortable. Probably learning how to sew. You don't have to throw away those pajama pants just because of that one hole in the knee. You can probably just sew it back up. The ability to persuade, influence people. It helps you in so many ways, from getting better prices, to better grades, getting laid, getting hired. The list goes on. Listening. The ability to talk to anyone. It's useful in many situations one may find themselves in. Being able to learn something from your mistakes. There's folks that have no problem admitting they messed up, but one's apology just rings hollow if they're still making the same statement of, well, at least you re-single again, when the guy's spouse has only been dead 3 weeks. David. Being tidy. Speed reading while still absorbing the info. Critical thinking. The ability to do it yourself instead of being that person who pays someone else to do it. Using Microsoft Excel proficiently. It's beyond me why they didn't have a class for that in college. Sensing when people just want to be left alone. Breaking the appropriate distance from the stop you're trying to make. Being able to tell the difference between your personal opinions and facts. To be able to start a fire with just sticks and friction. Confidence to take the lead on something, but enough humility, maybe not the right word, to listen to others and confirm everyone has a say. Being able to swim. Where and how to deep clean and maintain their houses. Apts. Example: vinegar solution to wash hardwood floors. Remember to scrub baseboards. How to get blood stains out of white fabric without leaving a mark. Etc. Follow through. Doing what you say you're going to do is extremely valuable in building trust over time. The ability to be a grey man. Blending into society without being noticed. Cooking, cleaning, and budgeting. It seems like so many people don't develop these skills when they're still living with their parents. Then, all of a sudden they're thrust into the real world where they have to take care of themselves without any actual experience beforehand. When to realize they're being an idiot. The ability to say no even if you want to help. The ability to work efficient and not just hard. Removing deep splinters. Empathy. Time management. Self-knowledge. It truly brings you so far in life. Spatial awareness. Active listening. To brush off a perceived slight or insult. Ability to know which fight to fight. I see a lot of social interaction answers posted. So I am going to post a practical skill answer. Shorthand writing and speed reading. It gives you a significant, sometimes an unfair, advantage at both the scholastic level and the business level. Living within their own means. Empathy. Our world would be a much better place if we could put ourselves in other people's shoes. Communication. Knowing how to speak and be understood, and equally as important, how to understand others. Most people do not know how to communicate in an effective manner. If you can learn to communicate well, life becomes much easier. Patience. There is something wrong with impatient people, I swear. Telling a story. Self-accountability. For some reason, people today have zero fucking clue about this virtue. Not tying. Cooking. Common sense. The art of letting go. Most people are not very observant. You can't respond to something you didn't notice. You can't take an opportunity you didn't see. How to work on their own damn house. You can replace a garbage disposal for the cost of the disposal and 30 minutes of time. Or someone can upcharge you the cost of the garbage disposal, take an hour doing it, and then you pay them 30 an hour because experts. Same with literally every appliance or house thing in existence. I work at maintenance and it blows my mind that some people didn't even know a smoke detector has a battery in it. Seeing that someone has headphones in and leaving them the fuck alone. Sitting without stimulation for more than 5 minutes without getting bored or antsy. The ability to hunt with spears and chase down prey and then kill them brutally and then rip out its heart and then sacrifice it. Driving a manual car. The ability to read a map. Self-awareness. The ability to be happy. I have depression and anxiety and I wish I knew how to be happy. Networking for jobs. In 6+ years I can't remember job I got by applying for it. No LinkedIn bullshit, or trawling through employment websites. Be professional, make contact and sniff out those truffle jobs. Went from a career limbo stage of 50k to 160k plus within 2 years, because often, it's not what you know, but who you know. The ability not to take constructive criticism personally, as well as using it as a self-improvement and self-awareness tool rather than thinking it's a personal attack. Knowing when to just let someone be wrong. Organization. So useful at home and the workplace. The ability to apologize without blaming the other person or trying to turn it into a joke. Being on the road and able to not get angry in the slightest. Traffic lights, idiot drivers, asshole drivers, that guy jaywalking, the guy on a bike running the light, everything. It's very hard to tolerate even the worst of it, but it's only going to do you good and save you so much trouble or potentially becoming that asshole driver yourself. The ability to feed oneself without resorting to junk food or prefab food. Situational awareness. This is Reddit, so not being an asshole. Reading the room. How to use a multimeter. You can diagnose so many electrical problems in everything from a TV, to a car, to your kids' toys. Plus, it's super helpful if you re-ev making your own electric circuits. It can save your life to double check that a wire isn't live, and you can prevent future damage by measuring resistance, making sure you reconnecting the right wire to the right terminal, etc. Public speaking, just do it. Accepting that you'll never be higher in life and be happy with that. Everyone is told they can do something great, but in all truth they most likely won't and get disappointed. If people could learn to accept an okay life, then that would make them so much happier. The ability to do research. You don't need to know everything if you know how to find out about most everything. The ability to love yourself first. Kindness. Fall asleep in 5 minutes. Lockpicking. My relative had their kid over, he pulled some random lever on a door. It took me 2 minutes to count tumblers, figure out the spacing, and that it's a stiff lock. Know how to pick, borrowed a set, had it open in 20 minutes. Won't teach to my students. Being able to cook minute rice in 58 seconds. Knowing when to walk away. Because trust me, sometimes it's harder than it sounds. Sometimes you just have to let wrong people be wrong because you know they want to listen to reason. Beatboxing. Liking more than just one type of music makes life a lot more interesting and social settings way more enjoyable. Knowledge of a dead language just for shits and giggles. I am learning Middle English for fun. How to walk fast. How to change a tire. It doesn't happen often, but if someone is out in the middle of nowhere and out of cell service, it could come in handy.